Good
morning,
Stephen Decatur Middle School.
Today is Friday, December 18th. It is a B-Day. Please stand at this time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for the moment of silence.
Hey Bulldogs, in case you haven't heard, some of us will be going back to school in person starting Monday, January the 4th. You can expect a similar process to how we came in the building last fall. You'll get a message from your teachers telling you when it's going to be your turn to come back. We can't all return at once. This time, we have to be very attentive and careful to our COVID-19 restrictions. Everyone needs to strictly follow all the rules about social distancing and wearing masks properly. If we can do that, then maybe we have a chance at keeping the spread down, and the faster we do that, the faster things will get back to normal. Stay safe out there, everyone.
We had a special guest this week, our state senator, Mary Beth Carrozza. Senator Carrozza is a member of the Maryland Senate, which meets in the historic State House in Annapolis. She represents District 38 in the Senate. Her district contains Worcester County, Somerset County, and half of Wycomico County. Senator Carrozza sat down this week for a few questions from Bulldog News.
What inspired you to even become a senator?
That's a really good question. So it really was a combination of my parents being involved. You know, they involved us growing up in all the different activities. And then when I did go away to school, my eyes were opened to public service at a national level as well. I did go away to college. I went to Washington, D.C. I went to the Catholic University of America. And when you're in the nation's capital, you have this opportunity to see what's going on, not only in the nation, but in the world, because it's the capital of the United States. And I would get on the metro and I would go down and I would go to Capitol Hill and sit in congressional hearings, and I would walk around the outside monuments. And I have to tell you that I really had a sense that there's something so much bigger than myself, and I wanted to be part of that. So after I graduated from college, I decided to stay in Washington, D.C. And my first job after I graduated was working for a United States senator, believe it or not, from the state of Maine.
How is it like to do your job from being in quarantine?
It's been a little bit of a challenge, but I think what I've realized is that it's brought out some of the best in people, but it's also hit people really hard. And there are times that I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm worried about a small business. Are they going to continue to be able to operate? How can we assist them with either some state or federal assistance? I think about the people that still need their back pay for unemployment and try to help those individuals. Even if I can't resolve their issue immediately, at least they know, number one, someone's listening and someone will follow up. And we tell them we'll keep working the case and do everything we can to be helpful.
My question for you is, what is your political party and why do you favor that one?
Okay, as far as why I'm a Republican, Republicans tend to be a little bit less focused on government solutions and a little bit more on entrepreneurship. So that's something growing up in a small business that I naturally tended to see. If when there were challenges that come up, is there a way to resolve the issues before we go to the government for a solution? That's just been my general approach overall. There's also on, I would say just philosophically and socially, I'm probably a little bit more conservative as well. So that's probably why I lean towards being a Republican. But I do take pride in once you're elected, you represent all the people. And I think that's really important. If you notice if you ask me what I do, I say that I'm a public servant.
My question is,
I did a little research and found out that you were a breast cancer survivor, and my mom is too. So I was wondering how you were staying safe during the pandemic.
You did some research because I don't talk about that a lot. So good for you. That's impressive. But I do want to bring it up with you. And I actually now feel a little bit more of an obligation because I'm an elected official to share my story. Number one, I am a breast cancer survivor. So that's right. I put the emphasis on the word survivor. And I am a 10-year survivor. And I listened to my doctor, and I'm here with you today. So I will advise all of you to, whether it's mammograms or your physical health, your mental health, stay on top of it. It's really, really important. And I personally can attest to that.
What kind of decisions do you make as senator?
First of all, I try to listen, not only by going door to door, but I also meet with a cross section of different community leaders. I make decisions and say, based on my constituents' priorities, this is what I'm going to support. So again, I don't do it by myself or in isolation. I involve students, I involve parents, I involve educators, small business people, healthcare, public safety across the board because I represent all of you. Thank you.
Our thanks to Senator Carrozza for taking the time to speak with us. She and the rest of the Maryland General Assembly will convene for the 2021 legislative session, starting on January 13th in Annapolis.
Hey guys, I've got some stargazing news. From December 16th to the 22nd, Saturn and Jupiter will come in close proximity. Super close. The last time this happened was May 28th, 2000. You weren't born yet. Neither was I. And Scientific America says that this will be the best one that's happened since 800 years. You don't want to miss out. Definitely don't want to miss out. Remember, it's from the 16th to the 22nd this month. It's happening right now. Don't miss out. Go outside and watch it right now.
We have a lot of birthdays to celebrate this week. Please help me wishing a very happy birthday to the following students.
All students and staff share your Bulldog pride every day by being productive, responsible, involved, and determined.
Have a great Friday.
Friday.